Yan. So, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to our World Pulse Philippines webinar. Ngayong hapon po na ito, we're going to have a workshop. Yan. So, allow me to introduce our speaker this afternoon. So, her topic for this afternoon would be Appreciative Artherapy Workshop. Okay. So, so Appreciative Art Therapy Workshop where arts, peace, trauma, healing, and cultural regeneration meet. The workshop provides a pathway for community leaders to find joy in leadership. The workshop offers a safe space for culture and life to flourish. So the objectives of this workshop for us to be able to describe what brings joy to us, to our desire for a safe space, to express how significant to have a healthy relationship, to express the value of collective fellowship. Now, while I will introduce our speaker, prepare your materials. If you have illustration boards, poster, colors, pencil, papers, markers, any art materials available on hand, you may prepare it. So, she is a mother of two wonderful kids. Her son is into sports like basketball, swimming, and mobile games. Her daughter is a budding artist and advocates on sustainable environmental care. Both of them love books. Her husband, who is an outdoor enthusiast, works as a firefighter in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. She is passionate about her engagement in promoting indigenous development. She journeyed along with the indigenous community in the Philippines and focused on curriculum development, training workshops, and facilitation. She is currently acquiring her Master of Arts in Intercultural Studies through NAIITS, an Indigenous Learning Community. She is from Davao City. Let us welcome Kharla Acosta, a community development worker who will share with us the Appreciative Art Therapy Workshop.
Thank you. I've been part sa community I think a year ago or magto 2 years na siguro, pero very limited yung sharing ko ng stories sa yeah. But I'll try my best.
Sige! You have a powerful story kaya.
Thank you. Sige, let's start. Sige, so AI basically it's a methodology. So sabi niya na it's a positive way to build people, organization, communities, and futures. So I've been working with emergence, indigenous emergence. Ito yung practice namin or process namin in terms of engaging with indigenous communities. And not just work, pero for me, it also helped sa family, sa culture ng family namin. Kasi nga, it provides environment na which is very healthy in terms of you look back on things na ano yung nagbibigay buhay. So instead of asking or looking ano yung problem, but AI is ano siya, hindi niya din dinediscredit yung concern or yung problem, no, pero mas binibigyan niya ng focus or ng way or bigat. So we ask positive questions and listen to stories. Ito yung component ng AI. And then we also recognize, AI also recognize individual gifts and skills. And then we value relationships sa yung nabibuild na relationship within sa community or sa mga partners. And then we identify assets. Ano ba yung local resources ng community? And then we encourage imagination kung paano mag-respond or paano ba ano ba yung mga ways forward. So that's the etong content, no, ng AI. Yung may mga ano kasi na may tendency kasi na lalo na in IP communities, no, lalo na tayo na nasa NGO world, parang we tend to bring something na hindi naman siya applicable or hindi naman siya necessary na yun yung gawin or mga projects na gawin sa community. And then we forget sometimes na may maku-contribute sila or they have something to offer, no, para sa kanilang development. So AI helps that kind of environment na nakikita natin ano ba yung mga kakayahan at kakanyahan ng ng community or ng membro ng community. So hindi ko siya alam kung paano siya i-next. Wait. Ito. Okay. So may ang AI ay may component siya ng 4D na tinatawag na cycle. So first is discovery, second is to dream, and then design, and then the fourth one is delivery or destiny or doing. But it doesn't mean na pag naabot mo na yung last D, ay hindi ka na pwedeng mag-discover, mag-dream, or mag-design. So, parang in project implementation ng organization is that kung may na-design na and then may na-deliver na, you can do rediscovery in terms of monitoring and assessment, and then plan it again para ma-assess mo or para ma-design mo para maging mas better yung delivery or doing ng engagement or ng project. So hindi siya end ng kaya siya cycle. So hindi siya magsa-stop sa doing na but the cycle continues per the same process, yung rediscovery and dreaming and designing sa project implementation. So discovery, appreciating the best of what is. So in terms of engaging sa community, we do inquire into the best of the past and the present, and choose the positive as the focus of the inquiry, and then value what gives life to an organization, partners, or community. So, for example, we have partnered with indigenous community like 6 years na already. Pero lahat ng engagement namin, result siya ng pagtatanong, ng pag-look back, ano ba yung mga bagay na nakakatulong sa kanila to move forward or to plan something na magiging community-led talaga siya or magiging community-owned siya na engagement or na project or program. And then, so, sa dreaming naman is envisioning what might be. So from that conversations, many conversations, informal or formal gatherings, use the findings and the stories from discovery phase to create a compelling, memorable, and ambitious picture of the desired future. So, sa isang partner namin na community, after 6 years na engagement namin, we will be able na mag-produce ng indigenous curriculum. Pero, ano siya, parang yung culture-based na curriculum sa kanila lang yun. Tsaka yung mentor nila is yung elders nila, tsaka yung mga students nila is yung mga nasa high school na age. So parang yung role namin is after discovering their stories, ano yung mga key points na gustong ituro ng mga mentor or ng mga elder nila sa next generation. So yun yung pina-facilitate namin, tsaka tawag doon parang kinompile namin, tsaka na nagawa namin siya na guide para sa mga elders, paano nila intentionally ma-pass on yung traditions and culture na crucial sa kanila or relevant at saka importante sa kanila. So designing, dialoguing what should be. So create shared images of a preferred future. So ito na yung mas thorough na pag-uusap after ang daming na-discover. So nag-envision na kung ano yung magiging future. So dito na sa designing cycle, yung pag-determine ano ba yung pwedeng gawin para mapagpatuloy ang project. So in doing or delivering, innovating what will be, so determine ano ba yung gustong gawin or ano ba yung nakaplano na or nakasaad, and then find innovative ways to create that future. So may mga time talaga na nag-trip down yung plan or project, pero it doesn't mean na let's stop there or parang nawawala na ng strength yung project. Pero because it's a cycle, so and then it's AI, so nakikita ano ba yung nagbibigay buhay sa project tsaka sa community to move forward. So ito yung mga part ng discovery or key component ng AI. So the positive core. So the common factors composed of the raw materials of the accomplishments and successes in the past and achievements and successes in the present. So wala siyang parang hindi naman siya to romanticize the past, pero to learn from the past at saka kukunin yung ano yung mga strength doon, ano yung mga success stories doon na pwedeng dalhin sa present na context. So ito yung parang table ng positive core. So there's achievement, strategic opportunities, collective strength. So positive emotions as well is very important. And then kung ano yung local resources, kasi binibigyan ng value yung ano yung kaya ng community, ano yung magiging contribution nila para sa success ng project o ng program. So my basic approach ang AI, and that's storytelling. So a way of gathering holistic information. So when we go to community, may assumptions na kami na ito yung gusto ng leaders na gawin nila sa community. So when we craft the question, importante yung makukuha mo talaga ano ba yung line of thought or ano ba yung desire ng elders or ng leaders ng community. So para hindi naman siya hollow lang na punta lang doon para magtanong-tanong lang. So klaro yung question, kaya ginagawa namin siya after series of meetings with the elders or the leaders ng community. So it's also important na hindi lang facts but also the feelings and effects that the person experiences in any given situation. So question. So ready na kayo sa materials niyo?
Sige.
Sige. So I will ask you to draw a portrait nyo. So it can be just your head or image of your entire body na pwede nyo din lagyan ng some details. And then while doing that, I'll guide you.
Yan.
Yay!
May
Cute!
ano siya, may malaki malaking na, big ear, smiling. Kaya sabi nila, if you are facilitate, di ba, pag teacher ka, most of the time you do facilitation also. So dapat may malaki kang tenga. You should be a good listener. Because in listening, of course, and also you have a big heart. Kaya for others, the same heart, passion for learning. Yan. Yep. So meron mo ba akong dapat sabihin? Or answer? Wala na.
Nakamute ka.
Pero okay na.
Kasi Kharla nakamute.
Pero okay, kung okay ka na dyan or satisfied ka na sa drawing mo.
Oh, maisip. Lagyan mo ng buhok.
I thought panda ang i-drawing mo.
Dami kong dagadang crush. Pero ito. Tapos eventually, ito yung una. Tapos ito. Ito yung last. Mas mahirap i-drawing si Panda yata. Pero mas gusto ko siya.
So, ikapilani mo siya na himo.
Ha?
Pila ka paper. Ilang paper na gamit mo?
This is the third. Oh.
Nice.
Third paper.
Ready ka na, Ann?
Yes.
Sige.
Hindi kasi ako marunong mag-drawing ng face. So, imagine nyo na lang may face siya.
Sure.
Actually, gumawa ako ng tree. Dapat kasi ito, mukha. So, it should be a face, tapos tree. Yan. Tapos, mahangin kasi, so yung hair niya, lumilipad. Ganon. Tapos, ito is a mountain, and then dapat river siya. Then, merong clouds, hindi ko lang makita nyo, and then sun. Yan. So, yan yung aking drawing. So, kung mapapansin sa drawing ko, it's actually a tree or yung mismong branch ay yung face ko sana or yung mukha ko. Kasi I'm a nature lover, and then I appreciate nature. At the same time, I appreciate people. I usually encourage them with their yung kanilang dreams, motivate them, especially if they have potential. So those are the things that mostly yung parang skills ko, or I don't know kung skills ba yun or talent or something. So, and then yung pagiging tree ko is yung root ng strength ko is coming from kasi di ba pag tree should be, kasi kung ito yung river, so kumukuha ka ng strength dun sa water from the river. So yung flow yung strength ko is coming from God para tumayo ako standing tall like a tree. And at the same time, yung environment, yung buong environment ng paligid ko is this how I connect with the environment. Kung bakit I'm still alive, ano yung purpose ng life ko. And that's how I connect with the people, friends and family, and new friends na mamimit ko. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice. Sige. Salamat sa drawing. Tsaka sa um well, wala naman, everything is an art. So, pero may mga technicalities lang talaga, no? Pero if you do it from the heart and that's your story, that's art, no? Because you were able to express it and share it. And salamat na comfortable mo nag-share. I don't know kasi kung bigger ang audience or bigger ang participant today, it will be the same feeling kaya na mag-share mo. Pero thank you. Thank you for sharing. So in another paper, blank paper naman, so pwedeng drawing din or isulat, maggawa lang kayo ng list or drawing siya at the same time keywords ng things na you like, and then on the same paper pa din, draw or write some things you can do and think are important or useful and valuable sa emuha or sa'yo. And then when you did that, also think about some people you know who makes you feel good about yourself, or draw or write what are the things they say about you, paano, how they act towards you, or how do they do that. So it's more, kanina kasi is portrait, no? Ikaw yon. But this time around, ano yung mga bagay na you can do or sa tingin mo importante sa'yo, and then what are the more qualities about you na gusto mo, and then ano yung mga naririnig mo or ano yung mga feedback na natatanggap mo, and identify as well people that makes you feel good about yourself. So another 5 to 10 minutes. Ready ka na, Ma'am Sha?
I'm getting you. Hindi ko siya nag-gino. Sinulat ko lahat.
Nag-inventory list ka?
More on writing.
Ikaw, Ann. Sinulat mo din?
Ano lang, drawing tapos yun lang.
Yeah. So, sino yung mag-share?
Sige, ako naman. Draw or write your wonderful qualities, things about you that you like. I just write down yung good qualities na what I know I am, a good listener and a motivator. Tapos draw or write some of the things you can do that you think are important, useful, and valuable. So I write, nag-draw ako dito ng important kasi sa akin yung faith ko. So I draw the Bible. Yan. At saka yung useful, very useful is the education. Yan. Tapos, think about someone you know makes you feel good about yourself. And draw or write what are the things they say, how do they act toward you, and what do they do. Meron ako ditong nilagay na 3. So this is my husband, my family, and friends. So ito yung mga yung someone who I know who makes me feel good about myself is my husband, of course. And then yung the things that they usually say to me, and how do I act about it is mostly I rejoice because they actually they confirm that I'm a good listener and also an encourager. So I continue to to inspire them and also apply yung education na nalalearn ko, yung knowledge na na-acquire ko. At the same time, also to motivate other family, inspire them para sa ganon, enhance yung potential nila. Kasi dito merong ibang mga women or friends or family, they're shy or they have low self-esteem. So they need someone to encourage them para naman kahit paano meron ding tao na mag-build sa kanila. Thank you.
Ako naman. So number 1, so draw or write your wonderful qualities. So I think and I believe open-minded ako. And then pangalawa is flexible. And then pangalawa, you write something, some of the things you can do, you think you can do, you think are important, useful, and valuable. For me, I can bring people together. At the same time, can facilitate learning for other people. So other people meaning students mo, or sometimes participants sa training na kinadaak mo. Tapos, think about someone you know, which you feel good about yourself. So usually it's the family. So families or the parents. At the same time, you also have friends that will support you, and mentors in the university, and then sometimes not all co-workers, but there are, but but sometimes I'm happy also with my co-workers. So write what are the things they say and how do they act toward you and what do they do. So usually, so yung nila, they send this through. So sometimes they said that what you're doing is good, keep up the good work, or especially from the family, they keep on assuring you that you have their love. So they keep on saying that they love you, you are important, and yun. So I think yun lang.
Thank you. Siguro ang tanong ko is that, kasi alam na natin or we know more about ourselves na ngayon. So how we will be able to create an impact sa kung kang Mayan is yung sa community mo mismo, sa Whirlpools, and then Ma'am Sha sa mga students mo, especially now na we are having this kanang crisis, no? So how we were able to create an impact or touch them as well sa yung values, yung importance na binibigay natin, na binibigay sa atin. So how we will be able to share that para mas may ripple effect siya.
Sa akin kasi dahil lockdown tayo and we cannot actually go to community or go to an event, what I usually do is to invite women to share their stories or to share their topics that empower the woman. At the same time, like what we are doing right now, we're doing workshop. And this actually help women to actually conduct as well. Pwede nilang gawin sa sariling bahay nila. And through this webinar or using the technology, we can actually reach out sa mga kababaihan or yung mga young girls or families who will be watching this na alam mo yun, yung meron silang matutunan. Kasi nalilimit yung activities natin and we cannot conduct a big event or invite participants to attend our event. So right now, hindi lang tayo kundi yung iba gumagawa ng mga different activities to reach out and to use this technology. And sa World Pulse Philippines, that's what we are doing right now. We are actually inviting different women to share their topics, yung advocacy nila, para maibahagi nila ito sa makakapanood, makakapadinig. At the same time, may matutunan ang bawat isa. So hopefully through this, makaka-reach out or makakapag-create tayo ng impact by watching. Ang nakakatuwa din dito is most of the women who are invited with World Pulse Philippines ay first time nilang mag-present. First time nilang mag-share nung topics nila yung advocacy. Who would have thought na meron pala silang advocacy na gusto nilang i-share or ibahagi. So through this, we're able to empower yung mga nasa bahay, may matutunan sila. At the same time, they can actually build connection na, okay, si ma'am ganito, si ma'am ganyan, meron palang ganun. So hopefully, pagkatapos ng lockdown, magkakaroon ng connection, collaboration na, okay, let's plan. Meron ka palang project na ganyan, may project ako, let's collaborate and work together so we can actually make something different na makapag-create ng workshop or advocacy para bawat isa ay mag-benefit.
I'm not sure kung we're still waiting kung ano yung decision ng MSU system, but may mga, they will end the semester already, so we will continue communicating our students through online. So with that, since I mentioned kanina about facilitating learning for the students, I'm actually thinking na for the students, kasi history kasi yung subject namin. So since this is a historical event that's going on right now, I'm thinking na for the students, and I'm hoping to use appreciative inquiry to document their experiences every day. And then that would be part of their requirements for the parang siyang diary nila ginagawa na every day. Kasi parang I will not give them so much of the exams kasi iba yung home setting, we don't know. I might be very comfortable with my dorm, but I'm not so sure with my student, ano nangyayari sa bahay nila. So, with that, parang yun. So, hindi siya mahirap. They don't have to do research about it because they will just simply tell their story through the narrative that they will submit sa akin. So, with that, parang at least conscious sila sa mangyayari but using appreciative inquiry. Kasi, di ba, mahirap kasi yung if you ask questions, pangit na question, baka negative yung maisip nila, just for them, diba, asking positive questions to positive answers. So hopefully by that, meron sila ibang paglilibangan. They will write something about their narrative but in a positive note.
Thank you! So, Ma'am Sha, let me know kung how can I help, in terms of...
Yeah, sure. I was thinking na, magtanong ko kay Kharla how to solve the questions.
Meron ka ng source. Meron ka ng first speaker.
Or we can also set up ganito, Ma'am Sha. I'm open.
Sige. Na, no? Hopefully marami sa kanila may access sa internet.
Yun lang din ang problema. Tsaka pwede din nating parang let me know lang kung paano kita matulungan like pag-craft ng questions. And I'm sure alam mo naman yan kasi ilang beses ka na nag-join ng AI.
Libre kayo yung expert eh.
Actually, patapos na tayo. Wait. So, session 3, may lang ako dito na feedback or siguro take away na lang din na question. So, makikita niyo sa screen. So, was it difficult to think of things you are good at or that you like about yourself? Why or why not? And then, how did it feel to share with others the things you like about yourself? Are you comfortable or uncomfortable? Or this process ba helps you to be comfortable? And how did this activity help you find more about yourself?
So is it difficult to think of things you are good? Yeah, at first medyo. Parang, for us to answer sa the second question, medyo uncomfortable. Kasi parang, ang dating parang nabubuhat ka ng sarili mong bangko or parang like bragging. But on the other side naman, parang sometimes, you have, importante din na self-aware ka. Diba parang merong may side na parang medyo parang hindi masyadong comfortable, pero may side din na parang ano na, dapat aware ka na may ganun kang side sa sarili mo. And then, mas okay din na na-accept mo yung ganun. Kasi sometimes sabi nga life, if you don't believe in yourself, di ba parang, you cannot give what you don't have also. So, importante siya. Tapos, how do you feel to share with others you like about yourself? Medyo comfortable, medyo may uncomfortable na side. That's why I tried to choose the medyo sarili ko. Di ba? Kasi in the history, well, if you are, kasi I'm teaching history. So one of our discipline is that you should be the most open-minded person on earth if you're writing about and teaching about history. So yun ang shinare ko, yung obvious. Kaya medyo nabawasan ng konti yung pagiging uncomfortable. Tapos, yun, how do this activity help you find more about yourself? Sometimes kasi importante siya na pag-uusapan. And it's good also that you will share it with other people. Kasi minsan, pag nakukwento mo siya, parang, mas sometimes ano siya, parang, pag nakukwento mo siya, kasi pag sarili mo lang, parang, sometimes, especially pag maraming kausap, pag may feedback din sila, or na you let it out, parang, I think meron siyang positive effect sa sarili mo. So, yun, parang, yun, may outlet ka. Yun, I think yun lang.
Thank you.
Okay, ako naman. Sabi dito, what is the difficult things? What was it difficult to think of things you are good at or that you like about yourself? Why or why not? I think it's difficult. Nag-agree ako kay Sharon. Minsan kasi it's difficult to share yung, alam mo yun, parang you are boasting yourself. Parang you are so proud of yourself. Pero I think hindi naman siya bad. Especially if you think that it is true, because it's showing that you have a good self-esteem. Sometimes kasi when you have a low esteem of yourself, you feel like not like sharing or wala kang parang ayaw mo mag-share, tahimik ka na lang, ganyan. Pero if you think that you can inspire other people, why not show them that, yes, I am a person like this. Kasi kung meron namang binigay sa akin ng Panginoon na talents or skills, dapat gamitin ko yon para mag-benefits yung other. Na dapat ma-lift up din sila para they would also feel good for themselves. And perhaps, parang tatlo tayo ginagamit ng Panginoon yung talents and skills natin, yung na-acquired natin na training, that we are capacitated with the trainings that we have attended in order for us to inspire others. Kasi maaring yung iba, they don't have the opportunity to attend a training. They don't have any opportunity to boost their self-esteem by attending seminars or workshop like this. So perhaps through this, we'll be able to inspire them and also boost their self-esteem. How did it feel to share with others the things you like about yourself? Comfortable or uncomfortable? If you don't have the acquired talent, acquired or capacitated, of course, it will feel uncomfortable. But if you acquired knowledge, like you read, you have certain certificate because you attended it, or perhaps you have education, you will feel comfortable kasi pinagpaguran mo siya eh. Nag-aral ka, nagbasa ka, nag-memorize ka. Kaya nga 'di ba yung iba may degree, may masteral, and through that much better if you have that, then you can actually feel good about it so that hindi yung ipagmamalaki mo or oy magaling ako. Nagkataon lang na may opportunity ka para i-capacitate mo yung sarili mo or meron kang kakayahan na mag-masteral, may kakayahan ka na mag-aral, and then dapat gamitin mo yon para makapacitate yung iba. So, syempre at first uncomfortable siya, pero kung sa tingin mo na mas makakabuti para sa iba, na maibahagi mo sa iba para matuto din sila, para sila rin mismo ay mag-increase yung self-esteem nila, bakit hindi? Yeah. How did this activity help you find more about yourself? This activity actually, I miss actually drawing. Na-miss ko yung pagdodraw. Actually, I really have some drawing materials with me. And one of the thing na yung desirable ko na ginagawa or gusto kong matutunan, ma-enhance yung aking skills ay yung pagdodrawing. Kaso nga lang, hindi lang talaga siya na-enhance. So, ang drawing ko palagi is the usual puno ng coconut, clouds, sun, tapos yung rice field, the usual drawing nung bata from nung elementary. Yun yung lagi kong dinodrawing. I find it very enjoyable yung activity na ito. It helps me to think and also to be creative on what should I do with what I am doing right now. Like inviting women to be part of this webinar, to conduct a workshop or to share their topics if they wanted to inspire other people for them to benefit. So ito yung mga creative ways para makapag-share pa at makapag-inspire. Salamat.
Salamat. Salamat sa inyo. So I guess tapos na tayo. If you have questions, or mga gusto niyang iklaro sa process or suggestion na you think na makakatulong to improve the whole process, no? I'm open to and I'm willing to hear about it. And then lang siguro, ako personally, I'm really feel grateful for those people na willing na mag-participate sa ganito. So I've been doing this since nung nag-lockdown. And I feel connected, no? Kasi nga parang it's virtual, but if you hear stories and uplifting stories, especially now in this trying times, parang for me it's a story of human connection that there's a proof of life, no, and even if everything is parang hindi na maganda yung nangyayari, listening stories of people that are striving to face this challenge na I really feel grateful for that, to hearing and seeing people virtually, no, and so if you want to replicate or want to do another round of yung ganito, just let me know, or if you want the material, I can share to you, and then if you want to contextualize it in particular sa advocacy, then I am willing also to sit down with you to talk about paano natin siya pwedeng i-maximize. This tool is for sharing, so I'm really willing to share and willing to help as well to contextualize it sa kung ano man yung gusto nyong gamitan sa process. So
much, Carla, and also Ma'am Sharon. Thank you so much for this opportunity. For those who are interested to join World Pulse Philippines, please visit our Facebook group, so World Pulse Philippines. And if you like to share your story, you like to read stories of women from different countries, you can visit worldpulse.com. And for those who have special needs kids, you can join World Pulse PH support group. And if you have questions about being a member of World Pulse, you can send me a message. For those who have their advocacy and would like to share their advocacy and topics that can empower women and also that can learn from each other, we can learn from each other, send me a message and we'll schedule a World Pulse webinar together. It's either a workshop or a topic that you'd like to share. So thank you so much, and we hope that you have learned. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Sharon and Carla. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
bye-bye.